There's a version of you that has been waiting your entire life to be remembered. Not created, not improved, not changed, remembered. The world taught you to chase change, but the greatest truth of your life is this: you were never meant to become someone new. You were meant to return to who you already were. Hello and welcome to I Am. I'm David Andrade, the Identity Architect, the place where we end the lie of change and return to the truth of choice. Beneath the fear, beneath the conditioning, beneath the survival identity, beneath the mask you learned to wear to be accepted, beneath the quiet ways you've abandoned yourself just to fit in, there's a self that has never wavered, never weakened, never disappeared. This self has watched you struggle, watched you doubt, watched you shrink, watched you forget, and yet it never left you. This self is the great one, the unconditional you, the unbroken you, the unshakable you, the you that was always there before the world arrived, with its labels, its expectations, its projections, its insecurities, its fears. You have not been searching for a new identity. You have been journeying your way back to this one. This is where the remembering begins. The great one was never the future you. It was the original you. Most people believe their future self is out ahead of them, waiting somewhere in the distance. But the I Am method reveals a different truth. Your future self is behind you, at the beginning, not at the end. You are not evolving towards greatness. You are shedding everything that was placed on you, revealing the greatness you were born with. Identity is not a climb, it's a return. The great one is the version of you untouched by disappointment, untouched by fear, untouched by the narratives you were forced to swallow. The great one is the identity that existed before the world taught you to become smaller. That is not self-improvement. That is self-revelation. And there was a day when the great one went into hiding. You were not born shy. You learned silence. You were not born timid. You learned caution. You were not born insecure. You learned comparison. You were not born doubtful. You learned to question your greatness. You were not born broken. You were born whole. But there was a moment, a subtle one, when the world became louder than your identity. Maybe someone shamed your confidence. Maybe someone mocked your voice. Maybe someone ignored your brilliance. Maybe someone punished your authenticity. Maybe someone taught you to fear your own power. And in that moment, the great one stepped back, hiding behind the mask you learned to wear to survive. That mask became your identity, but it was never yours. The great one has been waiting for the moment you stop living as the version of yourself created by fear and start living as the version of yourself created by truth. That is this moment. You see, the great one speaks in declaration, not doubt. Doubt is the language of the old self. Declaration is the language of the great one. The old self asks, can I really do this? What if I fail? What will people think? Do I deserve this? What if I'm not enough? The great one says, I am the one who decides. I am the authority. I am the identity. I am the source of my strength. I am enough because I choose to be. I am who I say I am. The great one never speaks the language of fear, because fear is rooted in a story that is no longer true. The great one speaks with certainty, with clarity, with presence, with sovereignty. Your life shifts the moment you begin speaking the great one's language. And the great one moves differently. The great one doesn't wait, not for timing, not for permission, not for validation, not for clarity, not for motivation. The great one moves because movement itself is identity. The great one is self-propelled, self-generating, self-directed. Movement isn't a task. It's an expression of who you are. The great one doesn't take action to change. The Great One takes action because they are. That is the difference. The Great One rises the moment you stop negotiating. Every negotiation with your old identity delays your destiny. Every negotiation with fear delays your truth. Every negotiation with insecurity delays your expansion. Every negotiation with self-doubt delays the Great One. You cannot negotiate your way into greatness. You choose your way into it. There is a moment, and every identity architect has felt this moment, when you stop negotiating your worth, when you stop trying to earn it, when you stop trying to justify it, when you stop running after it. You finally realize worth is not something you gain. Worth is something you choose. That is the moment the Great One returns. You see, the Great One lives in identity, not in time. Time is irrelevant to the Great One. Your old identity needed time. Someday I'll feel confident. Eventually I'll be ready. With enough practice, I'll become better. I'll get there eventually. The Great One doesn't get there. The Great One appears when you choose. Confidence is chosen. Certainty is chosen. Groundedness is chosen. Power is chosen. Identity is chosen. And this is why. Change expands time. Choice collapses it. The Great One collapses time the moment you speak, I am. The Great One is not found. It is reclaimed. You don't discover your Great One. You claim it. Piece by piece, choice by choice, moment by moment, identity by identity, you reclaim the parts of yourself you abandoned. You reclaim the power you gave away. You reclaim the voice you muted. You reclaim the certainty you forgot. You reclaim the identity you surrendered. The Great One is the reclamation of everything you were forced to let go of. This is not changing. This is returning. Your Great One has always been watching you. It has witnessed your resilience. It has witnessed your courage. It has witnessed your strength. It has witnessed the moments you broke and kept going. It has witnessed the nights you doubted you'd make it. It has witnessed the battles you faced alone. It has watched you struggle to become someone while whispering, "This is who you already are." Your Great One has seen every moment of your life. It knows you. It loves you. It never left you. The Great One emerges when you say one thing, with a slow breath, with a hand on your heart, with a grounded truth in your body. Say, I am the Great One. I choose myself now. Identity rises, the old self falls away, and your life accelerates into who you were always meant to be. This is your return. This is your homecoming. This is your ascension. The Great One is here, and it is you. I'm David Andrade, the Identity Architect, and remember, you don't change your life, you choose it. Every time you choose, you collapse time. Until next time, stay awake, stay aware, and keep choosing your Great One. Go out there and take a bite out of life.